Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, and I have for you guys some Bloons Tower Defense 5 gameplay, and then we're going to do the map Space Truckin. That's right, it's a brand new map that's actually on Bloons Tower Defense 5, and it's not on Deluxe, which kind of pisses me off. Maybe I have to update the game, I don't know, but I paid for the game, and apparently you guys are getting all the new maps, so GG. But regardless, I decided to try it out, because I had a few people tell me, Jerome, you gotta check out this new map, it's actually pretty cool, and I was like, okay, you know what, whatever, I'll check it out. And there's also another one that looks like a slalom run for skiing, so I don't know, I'll check out the both of those, but as for now, we're just going to do this one, Space Truckin', and it actually is really cool. Now, just to show you guys exactly what this map is all about, you can place towers, you ready for this, only on the planets. You can't place it out here, you can't place it on the sun. You could place a very, very small one right here in that moon, but that's basically it. So you can only place it on the towers, nowhere else. Anywhere out in space is not fair game. One thing you can do to get around it, though, not really, is you have to put it right here on the edge, and yeah, see, even that, it doesn't really hang out that much, so it's you're kind of at a loss. You can only put a very limited amount of towers, and it kind of makes you struggle. The good part is that how long it takes them to get around, so follow the pineapple here, in pineapple terms, I guess you could say, which, by the way, is one of my best-selling t-shirts for some reason. It has to loop around all of these right here. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, I do have in the description the link for the t-shirts, but yeah, I don't know. I started posting those, and that's like, I found out it was one of my best-selling t-shirts, and I was like, the fuck? But okay, whatever. But yeah, so it has to go all the way around the planets, everything like that. So it kind of, you have the advantage of time on your hands, but not so much placement. Like, you don't really have that much choice of where you're going to place it. For bigger ones like this, I mean, fuck, what are you going to do? The other problem with this is that if you go to different planets, planet Earth counts its water as actual water. I know that sounds simple, but like, it's kind of frustrating, because for instance, that means planet Earth doesn't have that big of an area you can place things, so you can place like a couple monkey buccaneers in the oceans there, but say you wanted to do a monkey ace, good luck trying to get him to fit. He's not going to fit in there. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of frustrating in those regards, but it's still a cool concept, and I do like the map a lot. I know I've been complaining about it, but I do actually genuinely like this map. It's really cool. And I also, once again, I love how much time they give you, too, that they have to loop around every map, but I suppose that's probably why it's a beginner map and not like anything more difficult than that. But GG. Also, it feels good to play on Bloons Tower Defense 5 instead of the Deluxe version again, so I can have my old rank back and all my old stats and stuff, because I kind of think I unlocked every single thing for every type of tower and all that, so for me, this is kind of cool. Like, I'm pretty happy about this. Beforehand, it just felt weird playing on BTD5 Deluxe, because I didn't really have anything unlocked or anything like that, but this is all good, too. I hope if I update it, it'll actually bring those maps to me. That way I don't have to keep signing on to here whenever I want to do it, or back and forth. You get my my drift, I guess you could say. So, yep, GG. Now, what can I do that's going to be more fun for this? We could keep placing the Monkey Apprentice, or I could try using the Dartling Gun for one of the first times ever in one of my videos. I used it once before because someone requested me to use it, and I actually kind of enjoyed using it, so you know what? I'm going to use it. I don't know if I did. I think I might have beaten a mission using only Dartling Guns. I'm pretty sure, at least. I've done so many things, and half of them I don't even film, so that's the problem. Like, I never filmed my highest round to around 130. I didn't even live stream that, actually. That was before I could live stream. Like, I literally just did it for fun. I took a picture of it and put it on Twitter, but that was the best I could do for it. But it was kind of sad, you know what I mean? So, like, a lot of the things, like, the cool accomplishments I have in this game, I don't even really film. Like, I mostly just film, like, these little things to teach you guys about new maps and stuff, and I guess how you can play them that would work well. Honestly, besides that, though, I wish I filmed a little more for this. Here we go. By the way, tonight's going to be pretty cool. My roommate finally agreed. I've been asking him for a while, and because we both have been busy, tonight's the first night where we're not really going to be busy, that we can both film some zombie mode or chaos mode, whichever one we will feel like doing. And he agreed to do the Family Feud series with me, so that's going to be pretty funny as well. Here we go. So we have that green dart down in the bottom right-hand corner. If you notice, second to the right upgrade for the Dartling Gun, and it lets me hit any type of tower. So if you can tell, basically I can hit lead balloons, I can do damage to camo balloons, etc., etc. Or I can make the gun shoot really fast. I'm going to make the gun shoot really fast because I'm kind of like that. I'm weird like that. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to focus on either getting that beam of light, or I might get 3 to the right, because 3 to the right upgrade is actually very ridiculously powerful. People don't realize it, but what 3 to the right does is basically shoot out missiles. Like, I'm pretty sure that's pretty powerful. You know what I mean? That's kind of like that's kind of a given. Anything that shoots missiles is probably gonna do a lot of damage. Now it is very costly, as you can tell, but it's certainly not the end of the world. The cost, you know what I mean? It's definitely something that's affordable. This feels weird having to actually take like a first-person control of the dartling guns. Like I understand that's the point of them, but it just feels weird. And the one thing I don't like about dartling guns is that you always get a slow start because you have to go to the right-hand side to go because there's no button. Like you can't just press enter to start the round, and then you have to scroll all the way back over. So it's kind of like too many actions, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? It kind of makes you lose that beginning jump, and sometimes it's all that beginning jump that matters. You know what I mean? That could have been the jump that like saves you. Otherwise, you might end up losing or something along those lines. Wow, take a look at that, though. I'm not sure if it was the dartling gun or the lightning that popped the lid. I hope it was the dartling gun, because if so, that'd be really badass. We already know that the Monkey Apprentice can pop those, but if it was the dartling gun, then dang, I might actually use these a little more often. They seem pretty badass. Actually, wait a minute. No, I actually think the dartling gun might be responsible for this. That's awesome. I never realized how powerful these dang things are. They get expensive, mind you, after like the 3rd upgrade, but fuck, I mean, they're expensive. I mean, not expensive. They're powerful. These guys, they really get their job done. Look at that. I'm gonna try and line this shot up here so I can get as many pops at once. Wow, look at that. They're not even making it around that bend right now. They're pretty much dead. And after about 2 to 3 more rounds of this, I am definitely going to be set up with those rockets. So I'm pretty excited for that. Let's see, yeah, we're only $1,500 off. And I stand corrected because we had that camel round right now. This might slow us down a bit, so maybe it'll be about 3 to 4 more rounds instead of 2 to 3. But, hey, what are you going to do? It's not that big of a deal. Yep, we're only on round 33, so we have plenty more rounds for making money and things like that. I like this. I like the idea of trying to change my strategy a little bit so it's different than usual, and it kind of just, I don't know, it feels different. It feels nice, like kind of fresh to have it set up like this. I might even use a mortar tower after this as well. That way it's literally like a completely brand new strategy that I use, completely different than what I normally do, and let's hope for the best. Let's see. We can get the laser beam now, but I don't think it's gonna be worth it. I would rather get the rockets, to be honest. I might be weird like that, but I always preferred the rocket upgrade for the dartling gun as opposed to the laser beam. Just kind of, my style, I guess. It doesn't mean one's better than the other. It's just how I like to play it. You don't have to play it like that. You don't have to avoid it, though. You can do it if you would like, and to be honest, I would definitely suggest it. Here we go. Oh god, these guys are trying to sneak on through. This is getting bad quick. Okay, there we go. We took control of that. Oh my god, now with the rocket upgrade, GG anyone that wants to get through. Take a look at this. Right there. That's basically end game. My only problem with the rockets is that I'm pretty sure if you get the rockets, they still can't pop black balloons, which means they can kind of sneak on through unless the Monkey Apprentice hits them, which is a little frustrating, but definitely, it's the price you pay. It's really not that big of a deal at the end of the day. Let's see. Do I want to place more of the dartling guns, or do I want to... it's a tough call here. Do I want to place more dartling guns, or do I want to place the mortar? I'm going to place the mortar tower just because I said I would, and they're really not that bad, actually, to be honest with you guys. Like, mortar towers, if you use them correctly, can do a lot of damage. So let's place you right there. Let's do heavy ordnance. Let's do increase the attack speed. Napalm's always fantastic, and there we go. So let's see how much damage that ends up doing. The napalm is always nice, just because it burns through so many layers. It's kind of like getting corrosive glue in a way. I also like how being they have to loop around, I can keep my cursor in the same spot to hit them at spawn, and it'll also hit them when they go around what I think... Let's see, Mars is behind it, Mercury's in the front. Is that Venus? I don't know my plan so well. I think that's Venus that I put my dartling gun on. It's cool that when it goes around Venus that I'm able to just hit them repeatedly. Someone who's into astronomy, maybe you guys can tell me if I'm correct or not, but I don't know. I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% on that. Alright, just because I feel like it, we're going to get this one to upgrade 3 to the left, so we're going to get that laser beam upgrade instead. It's going to be a little bit different, but yeah, let's hope for that one actually works out well. Alright, let's see. 5,100 now. We are very close, and yeah, so 1 second, everyone. Sorry about that, guys. We are back, and let's get going now. Once again, we're trying to get 3 to the left upgrade for that dartling gun. I'm hoping the laser beam will work very well. Let's see, though. I'm not positive. If you guys are wondering how college works, some days I can film a lot and some days I can't. It just all depends on what my schedule is. Like today, for instance, I don't have a class till 4:30, and it's 1:50 in the afternoon, so I kind of have a lot of downtime. But there we go. Is this the laser upgrade if you were trying to find out what that was? The problem is, if you want to make it steady, like right here, the Ray of Doom's Persistent Solid Beam, like if you want a solid beam, that is $46,000 upgrade. The second most expensive. The only thing close to that is the Temple God, which is like $75,000, I think, which is for the Super Monkeys. Besides that, though, you're kind of getting ripped off. It's, in my mind at least, it is not worth it. I guess some people prefer it. I don't even think I've ever even used that upgrade just because of how expensive it is. I might try it on sandbox mode to see how much damage it does, but like, what the fuck? Like, that's expensive. There we go. We were able to pop that that Moab balloon, so I'm not really afraid of anything that comes our way at this point. It seems like we got this one in the bag, and as we generate more money, obviously we can place more Dartling Towers, and the more Dartling Towers, the less trouble that comes about. So, GG. This is, let's see, enables them. Rocket Storm shoots at a missile towards the nearest 100 balloons on screen. That actually sounds cool, but 17,000 again, why? I don't understand why these are so dang expensive. It makes no logical sense. It just doesn't make sense, even economically speaking. Alright. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe it is worth it. Maybe the cooldown time is short for it. I'm not too sure, but by the looks of it, it doesn't seem like it'd be worth it. But that could just be my opinion once again. I have been known to be wrong many times. Many times. But, you know, whatever. Here we go. 48 of 50. We're breezing on along here perfectly fine. I'm hoping, yeah, you know what, probably before we even get to 50, we can get this guy some more rockets. So we can get a second guy with rockets, one guy with the laser, and then we also have the mortar. I like this. It's very diverse, having 3 Dartling guns, 2 different types of them, a mortar tower and a monkey apprentice. It's definitely more different than I'm used to. There we go, though. This is our rocket ability. And oh my god, we might be able to buy, not a fully upgraded one, but we might be able to buy another Dartling gun. I don't know. Let's see. Dun, da, 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 da. Here we go. Oh wow, my friend finally texted me. He went to Scotland, and I never knew what his new cell phone number is, and now he finally texted me like a week after he got there. And he's like, hey, yo, this is me. And I'm like, damn, I can't wait to respond to him. Now, as bad as this sounds, I can't wait for the video to end so that I can respond to him, and fortunately, it actually is over. So this is pretty cool. I finally get to talk to my friend who's not visiting Scotland, he's going to Scotland for college, but yeah, alright, well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good night, and be sure to subscribe for more content. Thank you, guys. Good night, everyone.